Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 369th meeting of Speak Magic Toastmasters Club. Before getting into this meeting, I would like to mention three ground rules which we generally follow in our Toastmasters meeting. The first one is please put yourself on mute if you're not speaking. Rule number two, please do not interrupt when someone is speaking. Raise your hands instead. Rule number three, as Toastmasters, we do not talk about sex, religion, and politics. So please refrain from discussing these topics. Guys, as everybody in their life has a mission to achieve, likewise, we Toastmasters also have a mission. The mission of our club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With this, I announced the start of this session, this 369th meeting, and it is my pleasure to hand this over to the presiding officer of today's meeting, which is Toastmaster Rishi. Like Rishi is an AI engineer, and he has been an active Toastmaster in a club, supporting us in several areas. And I've been enjoying working in next to him. With that, I'm handing this over to the presiding officer, Rishi. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, for that wonderful, introduction. I would say I'm an AI engineer plus also testing the new projects which I'm doing. So I would say AI QA engineer. So it's not officially, I'm not changed to a QA engineer, but still I'm just saying it. So do we have any guests today? I don't think we have any guests today because I don't know whether Latika is and Toastmaster are a guest. If she is an guest, then she needs to be introduced. Um, as we don't have any guests, and I believe that Latika is a Toastmaster, so I am proceeding to my TMOD, the theme of the day. So the theme of the day is benefits of Toastmasters. So when you hear the word benefits of Toastmasters, what do what do you get in your mind? So I want everybody to participate in this and provide your opinion, starting from Let's Karthik.
Course, like if you are asking me that question, it takes hours of time for me to answer because it has been 2.5 years of my presence in this platform, Toastmasters, and there were several things that I earned in this club, in this platform, like public speaking, networking, plus moral support. You mentioned something, any good values? I think I have found that in this platform. That is why I'm thinking this as my opportunity to give it back to the community. So yes, there are many. For now, in a nutshell, communication and leadership and networking, three things I've shared.
Okay, that was a good one. Still, you have, you have to understand, what Toastmasters is. So that was a good one. Next, Danyashri, can you tell me about, what do you mean when you hear the word benefits of Toastmasters?
Hi Rishi, good evening to everyone. Sorry for interrupting. So I'm in bus stop. There are so many vehicles has been giving so much sound. For
No, that's fine. We don't care about the background. Hello?
sorry guys.
Okay, fine. That's not an issue. So I would like to, provide my personal, benefits of Toastmaster story. So when I entered Speak Magic Toastmasters Club as a guest, Uma ma'am was the presiding officer at that particular period when I joined Speak Magic Toastmasters. And I also got an award for the first time, even though I was a guest. I think I was the best table topic speaker. From that, I wanted to improve my speaking because sometimes, when I get on the stage, what happens is I'm not able to speak. I mean, I would not say I'm not able to speak. I would say that, I kind of start sweating, as well as, the tension gets in, the stress gets in, all those things. So when I joined Toastmasters, I was able to overcome the stage fear. And the second thing is, as our club members, the Speak Magic Toastmaster club members knows me very well as an like a pillar of the club, I would say, because that is what Damodaran used to say me. I'm the pillar of the club, pillar of the club. I mean, that is correct, I would say. So, so the benefits of Toastmaster is that you can improve your public speaking, and you can speak with clarity, because if you join Toastmasters, you will see a change in yourself, especially to all the, like the new people who are joined, Seduraman and Navdeep and Aravind. So this is one of the communication advantages in Toastmasters, and you can also think more clearly, and then you can speak more confidently. If you are not more, like confident enough, so you can, if you are not able to speak more confident, for example, in your career itself, for example, your manager is asking you to provide a speech about that particular Q4 sales, then if you could join Toastmasters, then you would speak confidently and give your manager, a best speech, and he might, like congratulate you that you are doing good and something like that. So that is for communication excellence. Personal growth and confidence is the next thing. So you can develop the leadership skills, because myself, Lechu Karthik, and all the other Toastmasters members, we have developed it, but still we are in an in progress stage, I would say. And you can also make better decisions. For example, if you don't have the capability, I will not say capability, if you don't know how to make better decisions, then you can join Toastmasters, and then, make better decisions. And also you can build stronger relationships, and you can also make, the most important thing is Toastmasters is that you can make more, you, you can create more contacts, because I have been a Toastmaster from since 2019, and it officially ended in 2023, because I had to, like pursue my master's in data science. So I had to go to UK. So I left Toastmasters. Then after I came back from UK, I had to continue with my Toastmastering, because I would say my public speaking was very bad. So I joined Speak Magic, and here I am with, like, I would say this is my personal story about, Toastmasters. So yeah, that is for the first part. Now I call upon the general evaluator, who was Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, to give an introduction about Lechu Karthik. One second. He is from Madurai, Tamil Nadu. He is an IT engineer, and he loves to read contents of history and psychology. A normal human being who wishes to make some difference. So back to you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, the general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rishi. That was a cool way of introducing, like reminding me of my traits. Thank you. And hello, all. I'm the G of today's meeting. Seeing you all again after the essay role address. And yes, who is a general evaluator? For people who have joined newly in this meeting, a general evaluator is someone who evaluates the meeting in general. Sounds like I'm just elaborating the title, right? So I would like to bring in a life lesson which I've learned. So I have three siblings, and I was raised in an extended joint family. So my upbringing was always mixed with feedbacks and criticism. Like people would say, do this, do that. I always get feedbacks for every action which I do. I used to get crazy. Oh, whatever do I do, people are like giving their feedbacks and criticizing. And one day I received an advice from an elderly person of my family. He said, it is very lucky of you to get feedbacks when someone, even who's so successful, doesn't have anyone around them to give feedbacks or criticize, then they would get deconstructed, disintegrated, even without enemies. Hope you're getting my point, right? So we always need someone, that wise person next to you, to give you constructive feedbacks so that you grow up in your life. When you stop getting feedbacks, when you are feeling enough, then the growth stops. You should always feel have the feeling of thirst to grow in life. So enough of these life lessons and getting into that is my role. General evaluation, I would give a general feedback of the entire meeting, and I'm not alone in this role. I have my tag team. T stands for timer, A for R counter, and G for grammarian. And I'm playing the timer role too today. So I'm very lucky to cover all these roles. And so, yeah, getting into the timer's role. A timer is the one who calculates the timing of every speech that was delivered by the speakers. For example, for the prepared speech, we do have a timing convention of 5 to 7 minutes. At the 5th minute, I would show the green card. 6th minute, the yellow or the amber card. At the 7th minute, the red card. For icebreaker speech, which we have today, the timing is for 4 to 6 minutes. 4th minute, green. 5th minute, yellow. And 6th minute is red. For every speeches, there is a grace time of 30 seconds. So they can go 30 seconds beyond, but not beyond that. Later comes the table topic session. For table topics, the timings are for 1 to 2 minutes. The first minute, the green card, 1 minute 30 seconds, yellow, and the second minute, red card. And also, we do have an educational session today by Toastmaster Jayaseelan. And he would be taking, so the timings for him are from 15 minutes to 25 minutes. So these are timing conventions at specific boundaries, at these limits. I would show I would change the background of my screen. Like, give me a moment. Like this, I would change. So that is all about timer's role. And next, we do have our R counter and grammarian. Both the roles are played by a very special Toastmaster of our club. He's also an active Toastmaster. Before introducing him, I would like to add some few captions about Toastmaster Saroj. Toastmaster Saroj works as a software engineer. He's residing in Chennai, and he loves to go long ride travel, and he also prefers watching movies in OTTs like web series and so these things. And sir, any recent web series or OTT that you would suggest? Like you said, Durandar, I remember last time. You cannot repeat that. Any recent web series or movie that you watched since you are so like, or any recent travel that you did which was so fascinating for you?
Fascinating or not, I'm just coming from Yellagiri, so actually we had this long weekend this time, so I took my family to Yellagiri yesterday. So I am just returning from there. And I went there for the second time, and it was equally good as last time. So last time was during the COVID, so it was comparatively more crowded this time. But otherwise, all other things are at place. So that is the last thing. I mean, there's a recent one which I visited, and yeah.
Sounds cool. Yellagiri. Oh, great, sir. Okay, sir. Yeah. That stage is yours. Kindly explain the R counter and grammarian program. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll be, so thanks, first of all, thanks Lechu Karthik for introducing me. I'll be playing the R counter in the grammarian role. As the R counter, I'll be noting down if any ums are used by any speaker. So I'll be following the CRPF rule, which makes it easier to follow up such things. So CRPF here doesn't stand for the Central Reserve Police Force. It stands for C for crutch words, R for repetitive words, P for pauses, and F for filler words. So what are the crutch words? Crutch words are the words which you try to say when you are ending a sentence, you're thinking and you want to say it again. So and also but, so those kind of words which we try to which act, I mean which work as a conjunction, uh, joining two sentences, but sometimes we use it wrongfully because we are not prepared, we are a little bit hesitant, we are a little bit fearful of the crowd. So I'll be making a note of it. So R stands for repetitive words. Repetitive words are the words which we try to repeat when you're thinking something in the back of your mind and you try to repeat something. P stands for pauses. So here pauses are the pauses which are done in such a way that it doesn't sound very nice. So that is a point of improvement for everyone. And then the filler words. Filler words are again like the crutch words, but they basically fill the time we spend in thinking. So, for example, it is like so, but different kinds of unusual voices that that our voice tries to make. So these are all the words. I'll be making a note of it, and at the end, I'll be giving my report to our general evaluator. Now, coming to my second role, that is the grammarian. So, as a grammarian, I'll be noting down all the good uses and not so good uses of English grammar and English as a language. Also, as a grammarian, it is my duty to share the word of the day and the idiom of the day. So, the word of the day for today is articulate. Articulate's meaning is able to express thoughts and ideas clearly and effectively. One example of articulate is after a year in Toastmasters, Priya has become a much more articulate presenter. And idiom of the day is find your voice, meaning to gain confidence to express your thoughts and opinions. An example of find your voice is joining Toastmasters helped me find my voice during team meetings and at work. I will urge everybody to use the word of the day and idiom of the day and also others to encourage them as they use it. Now, with that, I conclude my briefing and I give it back to the general evaluator. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saroj, for that brilliant articulation of elaborating this R counter and grammarian role. And I hope that our evaluation, our general evaluation, and the attack team's report would enhance and bring out the voice of all the fellow speakers and to be more effective in their performance in public speaking. Wishing good luck and more power to our team. With that, I'm handing this back to the TMOD. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Karthik, for that brief discussion about what G means, what the counter means, what the timer means, and the grammarian means. So next we have our prepared speaker, as we prepared the speaker session where we have two speakers today. So the first speaker is going to be Toastmaster Swati Priya, and her evaluator is Toastmaster Omana Raj. So let's look at I just have one question. So before I call the evaluator, should I introduce the evaluator or the speaker?
Of course, the evaluator, and yeah, that's the hierarchy.
So I should be, calling up Uma ma'am, and then I should introduce her and then call Uma ma'am, right?
Yes, you have to, and I can recall Uma ma'am's request for pushing the first prepared speaker to the later part so that she can be more independent in handling the role. Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Hi, Rishi. I can have it as the second speaker. First speaker, let it be Sethuraman. Let
Okay.
Swati Priya be the second speaker because I just
Okay.
came into the room. Give me
Okay.
some breathing time. Thank
So we have the first speaker of Toastmaster Sethuraman. Are you there? Yeah, okay, he's there. So I'm his evaluator for today's speaker for Sethuraman. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Sethuraman, is providing his icebreaker speech, and the purpose of this speech the purpose of the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So this is the purpose of the icebreaker speech. So I congratulate, I mean, best wishes to my target speaker, Toastmaster Seduraman, and back to you, Seduraman.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're on. Yeah, yeah, Lichu Karthik.
Sir, Rishi, I think you have to say his title, his name.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. 1 second.
Yeah, maybe I can do that since you are his evaluator. I think doing multiple roles might be overwhelming.
Yeah.
I can never forget Seduraman's title because since I filled that agenda. Okay, here comes the first prepared speaker, Toastmaster Seduraman. Bun butter Bahubali to bun butter jam, Toastmaster Seduraman. Bun butter jam to Bahubali to bun butter jam. Okay, this.
Bahubali to bun butter jam.
Okay. Bahubali to bun butter jam, Toastmaster Seduraman. The stage is yours.
Yes. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It was a fine morning. It was 14th November 2002. At exactly 9:40 a.m., it was raining heavily, and my grandmother, like this, carried me outside, lifted me into the air, and proudly announced, Sethuraman Gautam. That was the day when my journey began. Like every child, I was a very innocent kid with a very innocent face went to school. But I can proudly say I was not just a liar, but a very truthful liar. Like watching movies and discussing with my seniors, I strongly believe during my school days that backbenchers and those who fail in exams are more greater people than those who top in exams and those in the front row of the school. So I proudly announced to my students, like to my friends, after my exam gets over, that bro, surely this time 100% I'm gonna fail. Bet 100 rupees, bro. I used to tell them, but unfortunately, I scored the first rank in my class. And I was a student who always said like maths is very too far from me, but never scored less than 100 marks. And this was my schooling. This went well. It was my 12th board exams time. As my confidence in mathematics had a Himalayan height reached, I had like 5 days of leave for my mathematics exam. So, how I planned was let me have 2 days for my maths exam preparation and three other days I can dedicate it completely for my business studies exam. The plan went well actually, but what went wrong was my horoscope is very bad at the time. So then a person entered the chat called the country China. He brought in the disease called COVID, and the country was stunned. it in my WhatsApp students group, there were discussions going on. Hey, wow, exams are cancelled. Let's celebrate. Let's go out. Let's celebrate. But deep down, it hurted me a lot. Like I wasn't preparing for the exam, like max exam, and I was preparing for the next exam, but it got cancelled. So this was my schooling phase. Next, I started my CA journey, that is a chartered accountancy course, where the code was sitting next to me firmly. I cleared my CA foundation and my all 8 papers of my CA intermediate in my very first attempt. I was a kid who never went to a college because I was in the COVID phase, so my classes were only through online. When I was having my classes through online, I learned one thing that I wish to share here. Like whatsoever the situation is, whatsoever the scenario is, wherever you are, the dedication and the focus that you have towards the subject will help you grow and achieve the success. So that's what helped me to complete my foundation and enter in my first attempt. And then, as I completed these courses, then I entered my Titanic phase of a CS student's journey, the articleship. I did my articleship in a very small firm, SSR and Associates, where I met TM Chitra ma'am, who was a company secretary. She is very passionate about these ROC filings and other stuff. So she teach me a lot, like which made me create love towards the Companies Act. And next journey was at Hyundai. After 1.5 years of my journey at SSR, I joined Hyundai as an industrial trainee, where it was my first day at Hyundai. I was walking in through the hall. It was some 100 meters long. There were close to 100 people, but I felt really awkward. Like I was only kid, like below of age 20s, and which gave me the title called a 2K Kid of the Hall. I have certain special moments at Hyundai, so I would like to share two incidents. One was a remote control car story. So, like this, I had a remote control car. Uh, as Hyundai is a South Korean company, my like my head, to whom I report, is also a South Korean who found it very difficult to pronounce my name. So he used to give me, so he used to come out from his chamber, call me, and go. So it was his birthday. I decided to give him a remote control car so he can use the car to to call me. It was really funny, and the crowd went into laughter. And I would like to mention the reason for the title, from Bahubali to Banbata Jam. This Banbata Jam incident is the day I realized how corporates gossip between each other. I was having a Banbata Jam. It was very nice. I bought from others too. So my VP came and he asked me, "How did you get this Banbata Jams?" And I told him, "Sir, this is not Western Banbata Jam. So I got collected from these people." So I was really amazed how my VP came to know about this. So it was like during the profitability improvement meeting, they were discussing about my one butter jam strategy rather than profitability improvement. So this was the reason I realized that they moved from second position to fourth position in the industry's market share. So this was my journey, and today I'm a CA finalist student and working as a freelancer financial consultant. So I would like to extend my thanks to TM Chitrama, TM Rishi Bro, and TM Umar Natarajan for this opportunity. Thank you.
Let us give a standing ovation to Toastmaster Seth Raman because it is his icebreaker speech. It is a custom that we give a standing ovation. So I request everyone to stand up and applaud him.
Congratulations, Seduraman, and it is true that in Toastmaster, for every icebreaker speech, we used to stand and best wishes, bro. All the best for you to reach greater heights.
Thank you. Thank you.
I request TM Modi to take the stage and carry this forward. Thanks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lechukarthik, for that, I would say, for taking over the roles, even though you have many roles today. Next, let me call upon Toastmaster Uma Natras, the evaluator for Toastmaster Swati Priya. Before that, I would like to introduce about Uma ma'am. Just 1 second. So Uma ma'am, she's a passionate Toastmaster and she's also she's a very active member and a senior member, I would say. and she is the immediate past president of Speak Magic Toastmaster Club. By profession, she is a communications coach, public speaker, and helps people in empowering themselves. So I invite Toastmaster Uma ma'am to provide the speech details of Toastmaster Swati Priya. Back to you, Toastmaster Uma ma'am.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi, for the warm welcome. Today, Toastmaster Swati Priya is giving her Level 1 Speech 3 in the pathway Engaging Humor. The objective of the speech is for the member to practice vocal variety and body language to enhance her speech. Wishing Toastmaster Swati Priya all the very best. Over to you, Toastmaster Rishi.
Proof that our ancestors were great scientists, Toastmaster Swati Priya. Toastmaster Swati Priya, Asian temples, proof that our ancestors were great scientists. Back to you, Toastmaster Swati Priya.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. We often think that technology belongs to modern world. But what if I told you that great engineering marvels were built over 1,000 years ago by the greatest people? We often overlook them as our ancestors. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Today I am going to talk about the hidden scientific reasons behind our ancient Indian temple. When I was a kid, I went to this temple called which was built by Rajaraja Chola temple, which is Tanjavur Brihadishwara temple. So few years back, occasionally I went there and I look at that temple in a different perspective. So the intricate carvings, every stone and the structural architecture, all were fascinating. In India, every temple has a story. Every temple has a story and a reason and a scientific nuances inside every carving and every stones they have constructed. Think of that in today in this AI era, in this AI world, we can't even imagine that. Our ancestors were that they had a very precise knowledge on everything. I even remember, like in India, almost like 12 temples, 11 to 12 temples, the exact sun rays falls into the deity. So imagine that they should have calculated it very precisely, the astronomy, they had the mathematical calculations they had, which was very precise and very, very minute calculations. Those all were very, very, how to say, they only had, in this AI era, we have Gen AI, artificial intelligence, everything, but only thing they had is HI, which is human intelligence. So with that, they have created marvels and many scientific things which can even from till now we can admire them. With that, I would also say that there is a musical sound temple in Hampi, which is also a beautiful temple, Vittala temple, which is a Vijaya Vittala temple, which sounds like a musical. Every pillar of the temple sounds like a musical instrument, which is all greatest marvel done by those ancient people. We can proudly say that they are our ancestors. I think that's why British had targeted especially India and traded everything. They have traded our our intelligence too. After that, my mindset and my perspective towards looking towards the temple changed totally. Whenever I go to every temple nowadays, I look at those carvings, those stone carvings, those architecture and everything. I used to admire and I used to touch them. I used to look in a different perspective. Those temples on those days, without any technology, they have carried so much loaded of weight stones. Without any modern technology, they have done everything. If I get a chance to go back, then I would always get a scientific machines, and I used to time travel in those times, and I used to look how did they did everything in those days. What technology, what instruments they used to do all these architectural finds and everything. So with that, I would like to conclude my speech. Like every human being, every Indians, we after if every Indians who enter the temple should look at the temple in a different perspective. Like they can even also look it in a manner of a science lab. So how much beautiful carvings, every stone has a lesson, every carving has a history, everything. Even if you look at the Kalahasti temple, even in the solar and lunar eclipse days, though that temple alone will not be closed. The scientific reason behind that is the vayu, which we say as air, that air passes through the temple. So that science was discovered by our ancients. All those scientific knowledge were all fascinating, which even today we admire in this new AI era. We don't have such instruments or minds to find what is that technology that has been used on those days. So as a proud Indians, we have to be proud of our ancestors, how those ancient peoples were very brilliant on those non-technology era. With this, I conclude my speech by saying that even who are listening to my speech, say at least one temple you have ever visited in your life and you have fascinated and you have admired any of the stones or architectures after you have visited. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters, for listening my speech. Thank you.
Toastmaster Rishi, I would like to evaluate Toastmaster Swati Priya now itself.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Swati Priya, for taking us back into the visit of ancient temples. Definitely, I went back to my visit to Konark. Konark is a beautiful sun temple which shows the time. And also, I was reminded of the Kovil of Tanjavur. You transported us to the ancient temples. Kudos to you for that. When you started with the question, technology belongs to modern world. What if I told you it was much before it was there during our ancestors? Definitely, we started pondering over that question. So a beautiful start. Definitely took the audience. And you also navigated us through the different technologies that was there even during the ancient times. Imagine that there was no technology at the time, but how did they carve the Ellora temples? It is so beautiful. How could they even structure such a beautiful temple, carve the caves. No, it's simply amazing. So I think without technology also, I think people knew how to do it. It is only now that we are finding or reinventing it. And coming to the suggestions where you can make it a better speech, I want you to stand up and speak so that we can see your hand gestures and your body language. That was not much visible since you were seated. And I thought you needed much more practice because I could notice some ahs and ums in between. There were some filler words. Just take care of that because practice will make you more confident. And definitely there was a message saying every carving has a history, every stone has a lesson. So you left us with a message to ponder and asked us which temple you remember visiting. So there was a message. Just take care of your body language and voice modulation. Maybe in one or two specific instances, if I want to say, like when you said that in India, every temple has a story. If you could have stressed that, there would have been a voice modulation there. And then every carving, every architecture has its own story. So bring that voice modulation in your voice so that it won't be monotonous and it will hook the audience so that they will listen to you, what you're saying. Just add these suggestions, and I'm sure you'll be a great speaker in the coming days. Wishing you all the very best. And with that, I hand over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rishi. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma ma'am, for that wonderful evaluation, which will become an articulate speaker in the future. So next I call upon our table topic master, Toastmaster Arvind. So he is working in automations and operations. He is helping the business improve the process through technology. And he's passionate about AI and continuous learning. He has joined Toastmasters to become a more confident communicator and leader. And he looks forward to learning from all of us. So I call upon our table topic master, Toastmaster Arvind, to provide the session, the table topic session.
Hey, thanks, Toastmaster Rishi. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, so I present the topic, the table topics, or how does it work out here?
So what you have to do is you have to explain what the table topic is, or I will explain in behalf of all the members.
Okay.
So table topics, you will have to call out a person. They will have to talk for about 1 to 2 minutes. And then if anybody is ready to volunteer as the first speaker, you should give them the topic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to give a small intro on table topic? I can do that.
Okay, yeah. If you're
But yeah, you can always fill in, chip in if you think I'm going off the shelf. Okay.
Yeah, I will let you know that. Yeah, you can start.
Okay, so thanks, Toastmaster Rishi, and good evening to everyone in the call. Myself, Arvind, as Rishi explained, I work in AI and automation, and the reason why I joined Toastmaster is to remove some of the bugs with related to communications, like the filler words. So what we do is when we have a laptop, something goes wrong, we restart. But unfortunately, I'm not able to restart when we are presenting in front of stakeholders. So that's one of the reasons why I joined Toastmaster. And regarding the table topic, it's more of an impromptu speaking exercise. So someone gives a topic or a question, and we have to go and talk without any prior preparation, right? So the goal is not to give a perfect speech, because it helps us our mind to organize the thoughts. We have to think quickly, and then the one thing what stands out in impromptu speech or table topic is how to speak confidently, right? And I think as Rishi or Lechokratic explained, it's about 1 minute for green, 1 minute 30 seconds for yellow, and 2 minutes for red. I'm not sure of the timings, but that's what the table topic is all about. Okay. You want to fill in, Rishi? Anything I missed out?
Sir, I have something to add. Sorry to interrupt. It would be great if we have a vision of you, like.
Oh, you
So
want me
that-
to come on? Okay, just hold on for a second. Yeah, I will.
Sure. That helps us to connect more effectively with the TTM master. Yeah. And also, since you're taking it for the first time, I just felt to have the suggestion that you can cover more of the guest and visiting those masters in the meeting, and you have 30 minutes of time. Like Jaisilin sir will join the meeting only after 7:15. Like he has informed. So I think all the speakers will get a chance to attempt the table topic, and the stage is yours, sir.
Another video.
You look very cool, sir. Like great, sir. The stage is yours. Yeah. Like for the next 30 minutes, we will not talk unless you request us to talk. So the stage is yours. Yeah.
Table topic or Rishi or someone can help me?
You have to select someone, or if anybody volunteers, that is great. And you can give them a topic, and I will be the timer. I'll time them for 1 to 2 minutes. And that is how it works. And after every speech, you can share your feedback, like of what you feel, something like for the few seconds. And for the next 30 minutes, you'll occupy the time in that format. Hope that's well communicated.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Anyone wants to volunteer?
We have Toastmaster Mahesh. So your voice is subtle, slightly subtle. I think you have to increase the volume.
Okay, hold on. Is it better
It went
now?
down.
Better now? Better?
Yes. No, sir. When it compared to earlier version of your voice, now it has went down.
Just give me a minute. I know
Sure.
why.
Okay, this is better now? Loud and
Wonderful.
clear?
Very
Yeah,
clear,
yeah.
sir. Very clear.
Okay, fine. So sometimes I use this speakerphone. Okay, so Mahesh from Dindigal, he wants to be the he wants to present a table topic because he's raised his hand, or he has a question.
Yes, I would like to participate in the table topics.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay. I'll just pick up a topic. Okay, so there are a couple of questions what we have related to the table topic. Also, I'll pick up something random. In what ways can Toastmaster benefit someone's professional career? I'll repeat the question. In what ways can Toastmaster benefit someone's professional career? You want me to repeat one more time, sir?
No, that won't be necessary. Thank you.
Okay.
I heard you loud and clear.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Toastmaster Arvind, for the topic. I feel that communication is very important to a person in his career. And in many interviews, it's only the good communicators who are chosen first, and those who can't communicate properly, they are not given a chance, even though they may be quite brilliant. So how you present yourself, how you present your facts, how you present your thoughts, those are more important than what you have inside you. And sometimes you can convince a person, you can persuade a person to your point of view just by your communication skills. So I feel communication skills are very important. And Toastmasters really, really takes you up there. If you're an introvert, it makes you an extrovert because it gives you so many opportunities to speak, and you can speak to your heart's content. You can organize your thoughts. You can logically arrange them before you speak. So being in Toastmasters and delivering speeches, impromptu speeches, prepared speeches, all that really helps you. And you have a very encouraging audience, encouraging feedback they give you. You are always encouraged, even though even though you speak wrongly or you speak incorrectly, they always encourage you, and that makes you want to come on stage again just to receive some applause. So I think Toastmasters plays a very, very important role as far as advancing a person's career is concerned. And whoever wants to improve their communication skills, they would do very, very well to sign up for Toastmasters. And I would recommend that very strongly. So that's my take on this topic, Table Topics Master. Over to you. Thank you. So you have to unmute. You have to unmute before you speak.
Arvind, you're on mute.
Okay, I'm speaking. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mahesh. That was a very good speech. And Rishi,
Thank you, sir.
yeah.
Yes.
And Rishi, you raise your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're telling me go and you should give me the question, man.
Okay, so is it okay? What is the next? Like, it's pretty new, so you want me to give some background or summarize what Mr. Mahesh spoke, or?
No, you don't need to summarize. You just need to give, I mean, you should give me a question and I should speak for 1 to 2 minutes. So you should give me a question.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's like, like if anyone
Okay,
raises the hand, you have to give a question and then that's all. You
okay,
don't need to
fine.
summarize anything.
Okay, let me pick up a random question. Okay, how was receiving feedback in Toastmaster helped you grow? I'll repeat the question.
Hmm?
How has receiving feedback in Toastmasters helped you grow?
Okay. Thank you for the topic, table topic master, Toastmaster, SVR Arvind. I don't know what SVR means, but still I'm telling your name. So I have received many feedbacks, including I have received many feedbacks from my speeches saying that in my first icebreaker speech, I was sitting and delivering my speech. That was one thing which I have got from Uma ma'am. I'll tell you openly. And the second thing is that from the next, like speech which I used to give, I used to stand up and give a speech. So that was the, like feedback which I got. And when I used to make more and more speeches, I used to get more evaluation from Damodaran and other members in other Toastmaster clubs. So I would say based on the feedbacks, I used to improve a lot. But what my mom and dad are actually looking is for that I should give a perfect speech and then get an award. But that is very difficult at this moment right now. But I will have to improve and be an articulated speaker because if I become an articulated speaker, then only I can get like an award or something. And based on the feedbacks given by the evaluators and my mentors, I would say that it has made me like grow a lot, and I'm also able to speak with everyone in my office as well as in Toastmasters very confidentially without any like these muttering of words or anything. So that is how the feedback has helped me in my professional life as well as in my personal life. So back to you, table.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. That was inspiring. Anyone else wants to volunteer?
Yes, sir, I would like.
That would
I would like
be
to participate.
um, uh, that would be. Can I? Is it? I'm not sure who spoke. Can I know your
Swati
name,
Priya,
please?
it was
Ah,
Mr.
okay,
Swati
Swati
Priya.
Swati,
Priya. Okay,
Swati, Swati.
okay, fine. Fine. Okay, I'll pick up the next topic. I'll repeat the question twice, and then you can get started. So the other question, what I would like to pick up is, how can the skills learned in Toastmaster be useful in everyday life? I'm going to repeat the question. How can the skills learned in Toastmaster be useful in everyday life? Is the question clear?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm clear. Thank you, sir. I'll start. Skills which we are learning in Toastmasters is a very important skill which is called communication. Communication is the one which will help a person not only grow with the skills, but also it will make a person to showcase it to others. So every person should know to showcase what they are doing to others. In that way, communication plays a major role. So in Toastmasters, we used to communicate with different people, with different age group of people. We used to interact with them and we get to know many things, which will be very useful for our career. One can learn how to speak and one can learn how to network with other people, how to interact, and a very important communication skill will help the particular person to reach success in their career and in their normal life. So communication plays a major role for every people to grow ahead in their career and as well as in their life. So in that way, Toastmasters which gives a wonderful skill which is called communication to grow, to move ahead in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Swati Priya. Any other volunteers, or we move on to the next topic? Nowadays,
Arvind, we can ask guest Bharat or a new joinee Navdeep.
Navdeep, Bharat, do you want to volunteer? Give it a try.
I want to give it a try if permitted.
Yeah, sure.
Seema this
And
way.
that would be, I'm not able to figure out the names why here.
So
Can
we
I
have
pick a
Sorry,
name?
I couldn't hear you.
Seema Gupta.
Yes.
Seema Gupta. Okay. Okay, we'll pick up the next topic for now. So the next topic, Seema Gupta, is, okay, I just made a note of it. What was the other question? Okay, I'll repeat the question twice. Okay, so why do you think public speaking is an important life skill? I will repeat the question again. Why do you think public speaking is an important life skill?
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak before everyone. Well, I strongly believe as we are living in AI era, which is filled with robots, which is filled with all technology, it's a must to understand the power of communication. And if we are able to continue with the power of connection, that is the public speaking, I'm sure we will be in a state and a place where AI won't replace us. As we can see that in today's era, where on the one side, everything from pin to plane we have in terms of anything we want, be it Alexa, which is doing everything, or if we talk about any machinery that we have been able to get benefited from. On the other hand, where human beings are lacking, that is the human connection. In today's era, where we have all the luxuries which are necessities, on the other hand, what is the one thing that is required and that can never be, at least there's a big, long time in order to replace, that's the connection. Hence, I strongly believe public speaking plays a vital role. And if everyone no matter whichsoever profession we belong to, we learn the art of, then surely we are going to thrive, not only in professional, but also in personal life. Because everyone needs to know, specifically human forms, we need to know how to connect, communicate, and indeed make this world a better place to live in through the connection, through the power of public speaking. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Seema Gupta. Thank you very much. And I think I see two more volunteers. That would be from Navdeep and Bharat, right? So Navdeep, all set? Toastmaster Navdeep?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I'm just trying to. Okay, I think this might be a first time, so like me joining Toastmaster, but assume you've already been in Toastmaster for a couple of years. Okay, and here is my question. How has Toastmaster helped improve your confidence? I'll repeat the question. How has Toastmaster helped improve your confidence? Is the question clear?
The question is clear, but Toastmasters, I am just new joining here. So,
Yeah, that's the reason I said assume you've been there for many years. Okay, I'll move on to, maybe I'll give a different question. Okay. Okay, see, most of the questions like we have to assume because this is an impromptu speech, so you have to state your point and then you have to give an example.
Arvind,
okay.
I would suggest for Navdeep Monga to give like an easy question, like what is his favorite food or what is his favorite actor, something like that. Because he's new to Toastmasters, I don't want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Exception for Navdeep, no worries.
mm, do you have any questions in mind, Rishi, or I'm just thinking. So it could
Yeah,
be okay.
Arvind, I
Okay, here
could
is a
ask a
question. Okay, so we can ask something about his hobby or dream vacation, right? That would be an easy question. So,
Yeah,
okay, this
anything,
is a
any question
question.
is
What is your
fine.
dream vacation, Navdeep? So that's an easy
My
question,
dream,
right? Mm.
my dream vacation is always in the mountains. I love mountains. I love traveling and hiking during mountains. So I thought that I would someday hike the Mount Everest. Maybe I am already hiked some of the
We are not here to judge. It's just
no,
we are
you are
helping
not
each other.
here.
Navdeep, you are doing great. Huh? Continue. You
Yeah,
can
you're
share
doing
your
great.
experience.
Navdeep, if you're speaking, we are not able to hear you.
I think I'll speak next time.
Okay,
This time I'm not
okay.
ready to speak.
Anyway, good try. Good try. And that was good. Okay. And we move on to the next table topic speaker. That would be Bharat, right? Okay, Bharat, able to hear me loud?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and I assume you're also joining for the first time, right?
Yeah, this is my
Okay.
first session. Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, what is
Arvind, can I give a question to him?
pardon?
Can I give a question to him?
Yeah,
If that
go
is okay
ahead.
with you.
Welcome. Yeah, absolutely fine.
Okay. So, a guest, I mean, you're a guest, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Bharat, your question is, uh, who's here? What is the latest movie you have seen in theater or OTT? So, this is your question.
Okay. I think it's a good question. Recently I watched a movie called Obsession. It's like a psychological movie. It's recently, I think the total gross collection of the movie is nearly 1,400 crores. Actually, it was the budget of that movie is 14 crores, but it collected 1400 crores. I think that movie is it's really good. I think it's very short movie. It's a duration of around 120 minutes, and the screenplay is very good, and the casting is also very good. Uh, I watched that movie with as part of my team outing with my colleagues. I watched that movie. I just really enjoyed that one. Uh, so I think I suggest everyone to watch that movie. It's a good psychological movie, it's like a 18 plus movie, but it's very good actually. Yeah, that's it from my side. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Bharat. We'll certainly watch and we'll give the feedback in the next session.
Sure.
Okay, so any more volunteers or we move on to the next topic? Okay, so no more volunteers. Okay, we move on to the next topic and back to Rishi, Toastmaster Rishi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arvind, for that particular, I would say, articulated session, table topic session. Now we have our educational speaker, a distinguished Toastmaster Jayashilan Natarajan. So, just a short intro about him. He has completed his MBA in banking and finance.
We have a raised hand, sir. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, I just wanted one topic in case there is time. Otherwise, you can go ahead with the education session. You have a topic for me, Rishi or Arun?
Yes, ma'am. I think I can give you a topic. Arvind, is that okay if I give her a topic?
No, go ahead, Rishi.
Okay. So I would ask you a question related to Bangalore, but still that's fine. What is the, your favorite place to visit in Bangalore?
Okay. So Bangalore is called the Garden City, and you can see beautiful parks all around the city. Like if you look back 20 years back, it was more of greenery. No longer it is a garden city. I think it's a concrete city now. It's becoming a second Mumbai, I should say. Wherever you see, you have high-rise apartments, and very few garden spaces are available. But people are having their own terrace garden, and in gated communities, they have beautiful gardens to compensate. So each individual has to make up their mind to see how they can reduce global warming. And if we are concerned, I think we will not cut trees. We can bring back the original Bangalore. So Namma Bengaluru we say means our Bangalore. So when you say our Bangalore, you should be concerned about the Bangalore we wanted. There were wider roads, trees on either sides, beautiful mogas, the orange trees which flowers which used to blossom. All that if you want to see, you have to have some concern and raise a voice when they are going to cut the trees to widen the roads. So raise your voice, always protect the environment, and you also set a role model by having trees wherever you can, and give a plant as a gift to everyone. Instead of giving some other gifts, gift a plant. So even the person also will be inspired to have greenery around that. So Bangalore is a lovely place. It is all in your hands to bring it back, Bangalore citizens. Over to you. So TMOD. So the it is Kapan Park and Lal Park. Which, have you visited Toastmaster Rishi?
I
If not,
have not.
please
I
visit.
have not visited Bangalore itself. I have only visited Kukke Subramania Swamy in Bangalore.
Okay, it's a must visit, Kapan Park and Lal Park. Please
Okay.
make it in your list.
Yeah.
With that, I hand it over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uma ma'am. You are actually, I don't know what to say, you're an articulated speaker from our Speak Magicians. And now we have an education session, which is hand over the last 7 years. And his Toastmaster journeys, he is a member in Toastmasters since August 2021. His home club is the Nickel Toastmasters Club. He has taken SAA, VPP at twice, VPE and president. Current roles, he is the area director for Area I2, District 120. And he has also taken roles beyond the club sponsor for chartering Dindigul Toastmaster Club, club mentor for Dindigul Toastmaster Club, chief judge in the area level speech contest and contest chair and division level. And he is also the hospitality chair in district conference in 2025. And he is also the sponsor chair in division conference 2025. He is the lead identifier for the new club Karur Toastmasters. So there are many to go, but I don't want to waste time. So I'm giving back the session to distinguished Toastmaster Jayashila Natarajan. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Rishi. Fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, good evening to all of you. First, I would like to congratulate Speak Magic because you are achieving the distinguished Toastmasters status today by enrolling 15 members. It's a big effort and your commitment. I've been following your all members for the last 1 week or so. You have been putting a concerted efforts to achieve this status. Once again, I appreciate all of you and especially Toastmaster Uma Nataraj. Her commitment, today she is attending the district officers training. Even then, she has taken pains to attend this program and she is contributing. So that level of commitment shows the results. So with this, now I would like to start my session. So how many of you would like to elevate your life to a new version 2.0? Please raise your hands or in the chat box, you can type yes. Okay, Kuman Nadraj is here, Aravind, Navdeep, Toastmaster Magesh. Congratulations of you. So definitely this next 15 minutes, I will share my shared and lived experiences for the last 2 years. So how I did and how I benefited out of Toastmasters. So for this, I would like to share a 3-point framework that is called action, aim, and aspiration. First, let us take the action. So whenever we join a Toastmasters, many of the newcomers I ask, so when you are going to deliver your icebreaker? They always say, so I will take some time. So I'm not yet ready. I'm not feeling confident. So after feeling confident, I will deliver my speech. So first, we should break that one because Toastmasters is a forum where we are trying to fail and learn, not to become perfect. It is we are aiming for progress only. So don't wait. Don't wait for perfect time or don't wait till you make yourself perfect. Just jump in and do the things. So whenever any opportunity comes, please say yes and take it up. During the course of your action, you can learn because so many members will be ready to share their wisdom and knowledge to help you grow. So this is the wonderful platform to fail because everybody will encourage. Even when we fail, everybody will appreciate and immediately they will give our hands. And another one thing I'm seeing with the many new members, they always tell me when I ask their feedback, so here members, all the members are speaking excellent. So how I can compete with them? How I can speak among them? See, everybody starts points of time. So we should not anytime compare with the others. It's up to us. We should be a better version from yesterday. So daily grow 1%. In every meeting, you grow 1%. So that should be our aim. So perfection is not our main. It's just progress, and comparison with others, we should not do it. We should just compare with ourselves. So if we follow these two things and take up our roles, so definitely we'll grow. First, let me start with the meeting rules. So many times what happens in our meeting, we will end up with some 4 people or 5 people. So have you faced that situation? If you so, please raise your hands. 5 or 6 people, many roles not filled up. Thank you, Magesh. Thank you, Toastmaster Saroj. So many times we face these kind of things, even short of not filling up the roles. So what even though we manage and we end up with a very, very quality meeting and we have a takeaways at the end of the meeting. So this skill gives a very big life lesson, because in life or work, in personal life as well as in work, always turns and twists. It will not go like a straight line. It will be always zigzag or ups and downs. So this skill gives us the confidence to manage any situation. That's wonderful. And other things, if you take the TMOD role specifically, so we coordinate with the different people and we also prepare one keynote. So that can be used outside also in our work life or wherever we go for other speeches, we can use that speeches to inspire people. So TMOD role also shapes us. And other roles, particularly evaluation, general evaluator, or counter, all hones up our active listening. So active listening is the most important skill. If you take me, I learned 3 things from Toastmasters. The first one is active listening. I was a poor listener. After joining Toastmaster only, I improved my active listening skills. So active listening, by listening to the people, so we can build up our relationship. So that's the power of active listening. Because whenever other person is telling something, normally we don't try to understand, but we are trying ourselves to reply. So that will be our mode of reaction. But once we start actively listening, we actually understand the meaning, what they are trying to tell us. So the communication actually deepens. That's the thing. And second thing, by taking roles, particularly speaker roles. So I developed the art of storytelling. In every speech, I used to share my stories, life lessons. So that will inspire others. Here also, I will share my story at the end. And third one is the impromptu skills. That is through table topic. So I have the habit of attending many meetings, other club meetings. During those time, I voluntarily take up the table topic question and try to answer that question. Because it gives us that skill to respond on the spot. That will be very, very useful in our day-to-day daily life. Because always we face lot of uncertainties. So we can easily manage those kind of situations. So this, when we take action, even without any preparation, so during the course of our continuous efforts, we improve ourselves. It leads to confidence. It's not reverse. Confidence gives the speech. First action, and then it leads to clarity and confidence. So how many of you ready to take actions hereafter? If you are ready, please type yes in the chat box. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for your response. The first step we have completed is system action. Now the second step is aim. So aim in Toastmasters, there is a lot of opportunities of learning so many things. So we can set our educational goals. So our VPE will help us to identify our interest and set educational goals for the year. Because they will be preparing the club success plan and they have to submit by 30th September. So each member has to set some goals. So I want to achieve level 1. I want to achieve level 2. I want to complete this complete pathway this year. So like that for the 1 year, July to June, you can fix some goals. Fixing goals and achieving that gives you momentum because it's a dopamine effect. When you achieve a small win, your brain is very much happy and it again repeats the same behavior. So it into flywheel effect. So automatically you will start completing that one. So last 3 years, I'm completing the Triple Crown Award continuously. And last year, current year, I also got the Rockstar Award. Because whenever I commence the year, I fix at least 2 speeches per month I should, either in my club or in any other club. So network with many other clubs, because when you network with the other clubs, you will be expanding your network across the globe. Because in Toastmasters, it is global. So you reach out to any club. Many US clubs are at morning 5:30. Even last week, I attended one of the class and Superior Speakers Forum, and I met International Past Director DTM Mary Morrison. She was conducting a workshop in a wonderful manner for 1 hour. At the end of the session, I just talked to her and invited for our Dindigal Toastmasters in educational session. She readily accepted. So that is the benefit of Toastmasters. So you can, from a corner of a country, you can connect to any people across the globe. So we should aim, we should also make our members to fix their aim. Because aim, the goal setting gives direction as well as focus. So you can focus, because what we focus, it grows, it expands. So you focus on whatever the pathway you want to complete. So this year, I want to complete this one. So there is an award called a Pathway Celebrity Award. If you complete one pathway during the year, there is a pathway. So Toastmasters International motivates us in many ways to continue our education journey. So far I have completed 4 pathways, and now I have started recently the 5th pathway, dynamic leadership. So I encourage our members to do the pathways because it enhances your skill sets. So if we complete all the pathways, we are exposed to around 300 work skills. So that is the Toastmasters International potential. So we have to harness the full potential of Toastmasters by setting our aims and goals. So aims is the path. First action is a step. Aim is the path. And third level is the aspiration. So that is the journey. Because once you become a successful Toastmaster, it's not up to us. It's also giving back. The next stage is helping others, developing others, and taking the Toastmasters movement to many parts of the world. At least in one center very near to you, can. Because when you charter a club, the first will not settle down because everybody will go to the playing a mentor members. As a mentor, we can learn many things on how to manage people. So how to coordinate with the people. So that is the big strength, because in the era of artificial intelligence, everything can be replaced, but the human skills, human management skills, people skills cannot be replaced at all. That experience will give you. So chartering Dindigal Toastmasters Club, it took me 5 months to mobilize 20 people. And after that, that first 6 months, so 11 months gave me a great experience of leadership. And the aspiration journey, you can also organize more that will give you visibility to the club, and you can build a brand for your club. In that way, you will also benefit, because whenever you organize any outreach program, people will be watching and they will call you for other programs. Whenever they organize some programs for them, so they will call. So in our club, Toastmaster Magesh is here now. So Toastmaster Magesh has supported all our outreach program. For all our outreach program, he will also come and assist us. So like that, so when we As a team, we go and spread the Toastmasters. Many people are benefited because many people still are not aware of uh, Toastmasters. Say, for instance, I will give one simple example. So when I was talking to the DTM Mary Morrison last week, I asked in her place, how many Toastmasters club? She told in her town, only 2,000 is the population. For 2,000 population, they are having 6 Toastmasters club. Whereas if you take Dindikal, it's a 4 lakh population, but you have only 1 Toastmasters. See that. So there is huge potential for spreading the Toastmasters because everybody wants communication as well as leadership skills. So if we tell in a proper way, that it's not just the communication and leadership skills we will get through Toastmasters, but relationship building. So that's the art we can learn through Toastmasters. Because you'll be organizing so many programs, you'll be contacting so many people. So we'll automatically build rapport with the community. So last time we did one free program for our school, SBC Academy. 8 weeks we went as a group of people, 4 or 5 people we used to go, and 1 hour we used to take. 8 weeks. At the end of the 8 weeks, the students started doing amazing speeches. The parents were very happy. For the second year, this year, the demand came from them. So like last year, we also want this year also. This year also our club sponsored a free program for students. We helped 35 students. So now the parents also very happy about Toastmasters. So we should create impact. So in this aspirational journey, it will not only help us, it will give us an opportunity to contribute to the other development and community development. That gives us fulfillment. So when you live a meaningful life, you'll be very happy and we will give our best to others. So that is aspiration. It's not a destination, it's a continuous journey. Because whenever I used to tell in our club, nobody is experienced. Everybody inside the meeting, everybody is a learner. Even if it is a 10-year Toastmaster experience or only new Toastmaster, everybody is equal. Everybody is a learner. If you have that kind of mindset, and if you take up lifelong learning as a pathway, this aspirational journey will be interesting. So that is why still I'm learning 1 hour in the morning. So my 5 to 6 will be learning new things, something. So even though I'm at 64, I never stop learning. Because the Toastmasters give the very good environment for learning and sharing our knowledge. So that is the thing. So when you continue your aspirational journey, there is no limit, there is no destination. It's a pathway, it's a national highway like that. You can go at your speed. So now I would like to stop here. So I open up for question answers. Over to audience. You can shoot any questions.
No, that was a very good speech, Mr. Jayashilin. I think I agree with you. Everyone is a learner, and somewhere we should have that focus and aim. What is that we want to do? And I think we should work or strive hard to make sure that we are perfect in that particular activity. So only then the success will follow. So I think what you said is a very good point. You made a very good point that we should be focused and we should have an aim for. We can't do multiple items. We should take one task, have that focus, complete it, and move on to the next one. So I think what you made was a good point, and thanks for the inspiring speech, Mr. Jayashilin.
Yeah, if any questions, I'm ready to take questions. Please come out with the questions.
Hi, sir. This is Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, and that was very informative. Yes, sir. So you were saying about taking part in several clubs in the western part of the world. And it would be helpful if you could share some of the names or links of that club whenever you join, so that people who are like us, even we could take part. Like we do not have so much exposure, right? So like you mentioned someone,
So I will share that. So I will share that links with you. So I'm giving my WhatsApp number in the chat box, so you can remind me. So those who want that links, please message me to my WhatsApp number. This is 9244865356 is my WhatsApp number. Please share it. I will share. Superior Speakers is one of the best clubs in US. They conduct their meetings will be in the morning 5:30, because night they have 7 o'clock. So it will be around 5:30 or so in our thing. They organize monthly one educational session. Please attend that one. It's free. So it will be 1 hour. It's huge benefit, because they invite the best of the best in the US. So that is the thing. So definitely I will share that link. Through that, you will also come into contact with the best people. You can also talk to them and how they became to that level. Like that, we can have one-to-one discussion also. That's also possible. So whenever we go to these kind of outside meetings, just join 10 minutes before the actual time, so that before 10 minutes you can introduce yourself and you can get to know their president or some other key persons, or on the day chief guest. You can interact with them and you can exchange your numbers with them, so that it will be beneficial to take it forward, because it's not just one meeting. So that link should go on to benefit. Yeah.
And I
Thank you, sir. And yes, sir, please.
I'm sorry to interrupt. And I would like to add, you can also join Dindigul Toastmasters Club's learning session on the first Thursday of every month. We also invite eminent Toastmasters who are distinguished in their own field. So it'll be nice if all of you can join Dindigul Toastmasters Club's learning session on the first Thursday of every month. This time it falls on the 2nd of July, as shared by Dr. Jayasiri.
2nd July. Thanks, Magesh, for reminding that. It's 2nd July, 8 p.m. You can join. It's an online session. This time, DTM Mary Morrison, International Past Director, is handling the session. Yes, sir.
We would love to, sir. I have your number and I'll get in touch. And the links which you share, I hope with your permission, I can put that in a common group here in our
please,
Speak Magic group.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you for that educational session. So each time I meet you, I get a lot of encouragement, and it is really nice of you to attend our meeting and give the session. So my question to you is about the motivation. So every day, in fact, I get this motivational message quotes from you in the WhatsApp. But I wanted to ask you, what really motivates you? I mean, because you are motivating a lot of people, but I mean, you don't seem to get tired, and every time I meet you, you are like full of energy, and you are always supporting, helpful in giving advices. So what really motivates you? I mean, what do you think when you get up early in the morning and to say to yourself, like, you have to do this thing? So yeah.
Toastmaster Saroj, it's a very good question. Great question. Congratulations. So first, I would like to tell something about me. So I studied in a very, very ordinary school, Karuvadu School. So when I tell my school name, people all will laugh at me. That itself will put me into the low self-esteem. During that time, I was a very, very introvert person, and I was having low self-esteem, because I studied in Tamil medium for 12 years, till my 12th standard. So I cannot speak even in one sentence in English, even after studying in college. So I used to fear whenever some people's talking in English, I will just run away to that side. That was my beginning. And in college and school, I was not a topper. I was just an average person. And during college time, I was sent out of my college for 1 year for doing some visits. So whenever I took up anything, lot of failures, I met with failures, and all those things. But all those things strengthened me and gave me the resilience power. So when I worked on that women empowerment program, so my mindset changed on seeing a woman, because one woman was displaying a vision chart. I never heard about that vision chart. So I asked her, the poor woman. Actually, I went there to train that woman on entrepreneurship, but I learned that lesson of visioning from her. She told, when we see this on a daily basis, it goes to our subconscious mind. And I've seen that in that area, I've stayed there for 3 months for training them. Everybody who used the chart visualization method, they have become that entrepreneurs and they've achieved their visions. That motivated me to prepare a vision for me in 2001. So till 40 years of my age, I was zero. I was nothing. So first 2001 only I fixed my vision board to become a doctorate in microfinance. After that, I started studying 2 hours daily, 4 to 6, even on Sundays, even on vacation. It's very, very focused. I continued the habit for 17 years. That gave me the edge. I completed my PhD as in 2007, as decided, as per my vision. Then I gained the confidence. So by visioning, we can achieve anything. Then I started telling these things to all the people. If I tell to 100 people, they will, for only 10 people will. I followed that visioning method. Now I become so and so, like that. So on hearing that, I feel happy. So that is why I always tell, dream big, dare to live a dream. Because now, when I started studying my PhD at the age of 40, my father told, இந்த வயசுல படிச்சு என்னப்பா கிழிக்க போற, பேசாம உள்ள வேலையை பாருன்னாங்க. I took 2 years loss of pay leave and did my PhD and resigned my bank job that was giving pension. I took a risk and started joining a startup NGO because I was clear in my path. That's why. So I was really motivated. If an average person can come to this level, I became a group CEO and I went to Harvard Business School for an advanced leadership program. So I tell my story as Karuvadu to Harvard. If an average person like me, so below average person like me can become an awesome person, anybody in the world can become a great person. You are all techie people. Now you are well versed. I'm digital, I'm zero. So, but you are so much very strong in digital. So you can become a great people. So you harness your power. But many people, they have a self-doubt whether I can do it. I'm telling, I'm challenging, you can do anything you want. Whatever you think, whatever you believe, you can become. So, Saroj, dream big, dare to live a dream. But others will tell you, you cannot do, it's not possible. Never look at them. You just to focus on your dream, you will achieve. Thank you.
Great, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, really, any age is not a retirement age unless you think in your mind that it is my retirement age. So, and every time we have to improve. Each year we have to improve. Old, young, everybody has to improve. So, thank you very much, sir, taking that question. A lot of things.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you.
Can I have a question, Mr. Rajan?
Yes, Navdeep Monga, Toastmaster Navdeep, please proceed.
Yeah. I'm very fortunate that this is my first Toastmaster meeting, and I'm fortunate that I am attending and listening to you, Mr. Natarajan. Really
Okay,
fortunate.
thank you. Welcome.
My question is that throw some light on the icebreaker you have done before a long year ago. Now I'm going to give this speech icebreaker. So some advice for me.
Okay. So Navdeep, I have shared my number also because of want of time. Definitely, I will give you some tips for icebreaker. You can contact me and my WhatsApp
Okay.
number I've given. But icebreaker, it is your life experience. So don't hesitate to speak. So whatever comes to your mind, please make it as very authentic. Even though you make it a script, don't memorize it, because one word, if you forget, you'll be stuck up. So just to speak from your heart. So whatever you experience, you talk, then the flow will be natural, and you have to tell about why you joined Toastmasters. Okay. So your personal story, just introduction about yourself. This is a 4 to 6 minutes. So you can just
Okay.
write up and you can send me the script. So I will edit it and I will give you some guidance over a WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
So now you are signing up. Navdeep, you are signing up as a member. Already
Yes,
joined.
yes, I'm signed. Already joined.
Okay, okay. So if you are guest
15.
and converting, I'll be very, very happy. So any guests are here. If any guests are here, I want to ask them whether they are ready to sign on the spot.
Yes.
I'll be very, very happy.
Yes.
If any guests are here, please, I would like to address them.
Hello,
Any
sir.
guest?
This is Bharat. Yeah, I joined today as a guest.
Is Bharat. Bharat, so my experience I will tell. I joined in Samudra Toastmasters 5 years back. I went as a guest. See, the fact is, I lived in T Nagar for 11 years. The same Elani Road where you are meeting now, Kids School. That is opposite is Krishna Raga apartment where I stayed. But I never heard about the word Toastmasters in Chennai. That's the thing. I joined in Malaysia online club. In the first meeting, I went as a guest. I was impressed by the supportive environment and my friend who invited me, how she gave the feedback and all. I just signed up immediately on meeting, and till date I'm also maintaining the dual membership, Malaysia also. And I have two mentors, one in Kuala Lumpur, Laytheng, and another my friend is London, Madhu. So I monthly take their advice and I am growing. So Bharat, you decide on the spot. You don't miss even a single day. Become a
Definitely,
member of
sir.
Speak Magic. Okay?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir. Definitely. Just I'm going to enroll. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for your questions. And once again, I thank you, Rishi, for giving me this opportunity. Thank Toastmaster Uma Nataraj, madam, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to interact with all of you. Thanks Toastmaster Lechu for adjusting the time, because I was held up in the traffic. I was out just 7 o'clock only. I reached my home. That's why I joined late. Thank you. Thank you, my guys, for joining the session. Bye.
Sir, hello.
Yeah, yes, please.
We would like to present you with a small appreciation certificate or a poster which we have created. I request the presiding officer to hand that over to you. Or Rishi, shall I share it? Shall I share my screen?
Yes, you can share your screen, Jayashree.
Yes,
Sorry.
Rishi. Yeah.
Sugartik.
Hope my screen is visible. Thank you, Ajay Seelan, sir, for that enlightening session. And like every word that you spoke was from your heart, and I could feel that, and every one of us would definitely vouch my words. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saroj.
And I have shared your number in our group, and hope like anyone who has any concerns, they can get in touch with you.
Yeah,
Thank
please.
You. Thank you. Rishi, you can take over.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, for that. I would say appreciation to distinguished Toastmaster Jay Seelan sir, and thank you, Jay Seelan sir, for accepting the invite and providing an wonderful articulated educational session, I would say. So next, I call upon the general evaluator, call upon the tag team as well as the evaluators to provide their evaluation. Back to you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Before getting into my elaborate general evaluation, I would request the individual evaluators of the prepared speakers first to take it over. Since we already had a first evaluator, I request Toastmaster Rishi to evaluate Toastmaster Seduraman's speech. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik. So my target speaker, Toastmaster Sethuraman, was had an articulated speech today, and I would say that there were some good points which I like to mention. First one is the hand gestures, and, and second thing is you have used many props like a toy car as well as the tiger thing. That was a good one, and I did not even I did not even say. I mean, during my first evaluation, sorry, my icebreaker speech, I did not stand up. But without, you stood up with the speech, that was good. I just wanted to add more points to your speech, which could have been improved to provide an very articulated speech. The first thing is the camera angle, because like we always have to keep the camera angle which is near, straight to your to your eye. And the second thing is eye contact. You keep rolling your eyeballs, so that is one thing. So if you could have improved the camera angle and the eye contact, that would have been a good speech. Overall, the speech was good. I like the title, Bahubali to Bread Butter Jam. I've seen Bahubali movie, but still it was a good, speech, because I had connected with the Bahubali movie as well as the Bread Butter Jam story. So overall, it is a good speech. Please do improve on the camera angle as well as the eye contact, because you have to have the camera angle with your eye contact so that everyone can see that you are staying straight. And yeah, for the first time, it was a good thing. Please do improve this. So back to you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik,
Thank you.
General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi. The timing is for 2 to 3 minutes. I think you can add a few more points so that actually I've already edited the code. So for you to be
Okay.
eligible.
Okay. So I would say that, your speech was good. You were, I would say, like for the first time, you didn't have any hiccups, because for the first time, Toastmasters, it used to have these kind of hiccups where they don't know what to speak, but you have that courage to speak without any hiccups, because you're a referral from Toastmaster Chitra. I know that Toastmaster Chitra is also a good speaker, and I believe that Toastmaster Chitra can also, shape up you more better than this. I just want to say that I mean, for the first speech, you are equally up to Chitra, but more, I would say, like, more refinements would be better. You would go more than Chitra. And that is what I would say. So, that's all I think. Yeah, the time is over. So back to the DE.
Thank you, individual evaluator Rishi. And that was a very good note of the prepared speak, like about the prepared speech. Thank you so much. Hope that makes a constructive transformation into the speaker. With that, let us jump on to the tag teams report. Before sharing the timing details, I request our R counter and the, okay, let me share the timing details. So, hello all, and here are the timing details. First prepared speaker, Toastmaster Sethuraman, he went beyond time with 3 seconds, 6 minutes, 33 seconds. And that is totally understandable, being an icebreaker speech. So hence, we are considered, and we like, I didn't know, into this one, and you are into the polls, but still in the future meetings, be aware of the timings. They're like the prepared speech timings for 5 to 7 minutes, and yeah, hope you'll be made aware. And the second prepared speaker has taken time. Toastmaster Swati has taken 7 minutes and 7 seconds. Individual evaluator, Toastmaster Rishi has taken 3 minutes sharp. Second evaluator, Toastmaster Uma Natraj, has taken 2 minutes 26 seconds. And about the table topic speakers, Toastmaster Mahesh has taken 2 minutes of time. Toastmaster Rishi has taken 1 minute 56 seconds. Toastmaster Swati has taken 1 minute 40 seconds. Toastmaster Seema Gupta has taken 1 minute 30 seconds. Mr. Toastmaster Navdeep Monga has taken 1 minute sharp. Mr. Bharat has also taken 1 minute sharp, and Toastmaster Uma Natraj has taken 1 minute 37 seconds. With that, my timing report is done, and Toastmaster, the education session speaker, has like his timing was for 25 minutes, but still, yeah, since we were interacting and I didn't include that much into this, so he went beyond 25 minutes. Overall, everybody, like each one of us, follow the timing conventions, and I encourage you all to have this in consciousness and take this forward. Always be aware of your timings. I request Toastmaster Saroj to share the R counter and grammarian report. Sir, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll be quick. I will conclude. I will include both of the reports, R counter and the grammarian, together so that it is concise and respect the time. I'll start with the speaker number 1. So both of the speakers were very natural. There are some points I noted for the speaker number 1. Toastmaster Seturaman. So there are some users of so, like, actually, but the outstanding one that I noted down is the use of and more than 7-8 times. So please be careful. There are some other grammatical uses I also noted down. For example, hurted, the use of hurted, it should be hurt, because the hurt's past tense is hurt. Teached, it should be spelled as taught. For the speaker number 2, I had some notice. I noticed some uses of and that. Out of those, were used more than 9 times. There are some users I also noted on from the grammar point of view. She mentioned carried so much loaded stones. Have been carried very heavy stones or something like that. More simpler. Our ancient people could be easily said as our ancestors in those non-technology era. She mentioned in those non-technology era could have been in an era where technology was not very advanced, or that, so would have been better. So apart from that, I also noted down from our Toastmaster of the Day, Rishi. There are some observations I made. Those are again the uses of and more than 8 times. There's uses of so multiple times. I would say used more than 7-8 times. I mean, were also used more than 5 times. So there are the uses which can be improved upon. So whenever we use these kind of words, the thing is that we use them unconsciously. That means if we practice whatever is needed, then I'm sure we will get rid of this unused, overused, and which we use in unconscious way. Apart from that, there are some nice uses of words also. I'll just spell out the words: dedication, achievement, scientific nuances, precise calculation, human intelligence, trace intelligence, wonder. Then from the table topics, what you have inside you: persuade, introvert, extrovert, showcase. Then from the educational session, living the experience, action, something, better version from yesterday, progress over perfection. Also, I'd like to conclude by mentioning Toastmaster Rishi is the only one who used the word of the day. So many congratulations from my side. I wish others also used the word of the day and the idiom of the day. With that, I conclude my report and I hand it back to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Lechu. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saroj, for that elaborate note about the R counter and grammarian's role. And your notes would definitely help us to be aware of our usages in future. Thank you, sir. With that, here comes my gender evaluation report. as we are getting close to 8 o'clock, let me be very brief. The meeting started on time, and our TMO, Toastmaster of the Day, shared his personal experience about Toastmasters and on how he feels. So that was his plug-in, his start. That was very brilliant. And later, we had the usual flow, the prepared speeches, the icebreaker speech which we had today, and also the level one speaker. Like both of them were sharing their personal experience. It was wonderful. Only one feedback I have for both the speakers, like since both are in their beginner stage, so they were wonderful, and I would suggest them to incorporate a structure in their speech, like which I found was slightly out of the line. So structure, like having an opening, a body, a closure, with a defining part, so that the audience would find it easy to grasp the content. Other than that, both of the speakers are very creative to design a content. So that is the hard part in defining a speech. For example, when I get a top title or topic, I find it hard to fill the topic with the content. But you are like so overflowing with content, so which I observed. So craft that wisely, and you will be a great speaker, both the speakers. And then we had our table topic session by Mr. Aravind, Toastmaster Aravind, who took it for the first time, and he gracefully carried it forward, though he took it for the first time. There were around 7 speakers with several guests taking part, and that is a win-win for a table topic master. Kudos to you, sir. And yeah, another feedback which I have in this area is in Toastmasters, like generally, which I observed, when a role player is carrying a role, generally, unless it is requested, we do not speak. So today meeting, since you requested, we spoke in your during a session, but still, in the future meetings, we would not do that, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine, I understand
So
that.
if it is a table topic session, only the TT masters talks, and the person whom he requests, they'll talk.
Okay.
So that creates a clean situation, like a clean space, like
Got it.
too much of noise. So that's
Yep,
a
got it.
slight
Yeah.
feedback which I felt.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Other than that, you did a great job, and the way you carried it was wonderful. And I look forward to see you carry such similar roles in the future. Yeah.
Sure. It's
Very
nice
excited.
to work with everyone and learn from others. So I'm looking forward for it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And next, we have this wonderful education session by Toastmaster Jayaseelan. He's not here. That was very enlightening for all the beginners, intermediate people, and who are advanced in Toastmasters or public speaking. Everyone had their own message taken from Mr. Jayaseelan. Top-notch message and learning from him. As a general evaluator, I think I was very much satisfied with today's meeting. Everything was on spot, well covered, and many of the role players had covered multiple roles today. Toastmaster Saroj has taken both the R counter and grammarian role. Rishi has taken multiple roles. So am I. Like I cannot say myself, but still, I did manage to take some roles. So we are all managing, and we are all running towards our goal. We are trying to be the best. Trying to be the best is a process to be the best. So it has to be patted on, and we have to appreciate ourselves. And the meeting was wonderful. That was other than the feedbacks which I shared, which is the subtle things. If that is worked upon, we would be in a better version when compared to the current self. So let us all work on that. More power to our team, and I'm giving this back to the TMOD. Thank you to the presiding of TMOD, who's also the presiding officer for today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lecture Karthik. I know that you are confused right now because it is already 8 o'clock, and maybe Arvind, Saroj, and Seduraman and yourself might be hungry. I know, understand, but the thing is, I'm going to wrap up my speech today for TMOD speech. Yes.
Sorry, like the polls are also launched sidewise. People can cast their votes. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. Rishi, you can carry on. Am I audible? Rishi is frozen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lechu Karthik, I'm not able to, vote for it because it is saying get QR code or in poll. So
No. I've removed your co-host access.
Done.
I think now you can vote.
Yeah.
I request all people present in this room to cast your votes so that we can decide on who are everyone are best, but still there should be some competition in life. Yeah, this is Raman.
Question 4 and question 5, it's like it's an untitled question to me.
Yeah,
So
I
we
think it
can
is. You can
we can
skip
fill out
that.
anything, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. That's my fault. Like, I could not undo that
Yeah.
thing which I created. So,
Okay.
uh-huh.
Meanwhile, Lichukarthi, do you want me to conclude my speech?
Of course, sir. Of course, Rishi, you can.
Okay, yeah, because everyone is silent. I don't know whether if everyone is hungry or not because it's already 8 o'clock. So I would wrap up my, TMOD script by saying that if you join Toastmasters as a first timer, especially like Arvind, Seduraman, and Gokila, who she's not available, but still I am also including her because she's also a new member. You can get more members. I would say we would be able to get the club would get more members. You can gain more contacts as well as you can make more friends. Like me and Lechu Karthik are bonded for like ever. So yeah, you can get more friends in the same age, and also you can get more like very high profile speakers, TEDx speakers. You can get many more contacts like that. So I would say you guys should join. Yeah, I don't know if the Bharat is there. Bharat, you should also join Toastmasters because there are many benefits. Even if you have, like the stage,
Sure, Rishi.
you can join Toastmasters, and then this is. I mean, I conclude my speech of the TMOD. So, as I'm the presiding officer, what are the results, Lecho Karthik?
Yeah, bro. Like, if you allow, may I? I've seen the result. Like, it's visible to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Or, okay. So, yeah, with our presiding officers, on behalf of our presiding officers' permission, like, I'm announcing the result. The best primary role player, any guess? It goes to Toastmaster of the Day, Rishi. Like, it is a unanimous selection. He has got all the votes. Best wishes, Toastmaster Rishi. Give me a moment. That's good. Best auxiliary role player, and the title goes to Grammarian Toastmaster Saroj. Best wishes, Toastmaster Saroj. Best table topic
But he has
speaker.
taken two roles, man. Yeah.
He has taken, but it is the Grammarian which has got the most of the votes. Okay. Best table topic speaker, and that title goes to any guess. I think you cannot guess in this. We can't beat that person. That's Toastmaster Uma Natraj. She won. She's the table topic queen of our club always, and she won, no doubt. And the best speaker, even that is a unanimous selection for the best speaker. It is the
Seduraman?
icebreaker speech, Toastmaster Seduraman. He has got all the votes. Best wishes, Toastmaster Seduraman. His creative content has won the hearts of all the people in this meeting.
Thank you.
Best evaluator, tough fight between Rishi and Toastmaster Uma ma'am, but still Uma ma'am has won. Best wishes, Toastmaster Uma Natraj. She has got two titles today, and overall, the results are done, and we all did a great job. I'm giving this back to the presiding officer. Thank you. We'll share the results to him individually in WhatsApp.
Thank you,
also.
Toastmaster Lechu. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Lechu Karthik, for that wonderful, I would say, surprising results which have been, announced. So I would like some guests and also the new members who have joined today to give their experience about what do you feel about our club? How is the club and that kind of thing. So Toastmaster Mahesh, if you can go first.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rishi and the general evaluator, Toastmaster Lechu. Uh, I really enjoyed the meeting. I joined a little late because I had something to do, and I joined a little late, but nevertheless, I was in time to listen to one of the prepared speeches, and I listened to all the table topics. So a lovely way you conducted the meeting. It was quite uh, very structured meeting, and it's a very good example of a nicely conducted Toastmasters meeting. So I like that. And of course, the link was shared by our club charter president, Toastmaster J, Dr. J. And since he was attending, I was also drawn towards joining this meeting. But I feel I'm richer for having attended this meeting because I had some insights into the way your club is being conducted, and which is quite good. It's very good, and it was quite structured. And though you had some of you had multiple roles to play, it was nice that you stepped in and took up the roles, and it went on very smoothly and seamlessly. And that's the hallmark of a great meeting. So kudos to you, kudos to Speak Magic Toastmasters Club, and it was very wonderful being with you all. And that's the best part of the meeting. Thank you, everyone. I love
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahesh. Please do, visit our club. We will also visit your club if possible. So yeah,
Most
Sethuraman.
welcome, Toastmaster Rishi. Second and fourth Thursdays, we don't have a hybrid meeting. We have only an in-person meeting. So second and fourth Thursdays of every month at 5:30 p.m. at SBC Academy, Dindigal. You can reach out to any of our club members. They will direct you to the meeting venue. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Sethuraman, do you have any, like speaking experiences, or do you want to share anything? You're in mute. Sethuraman, mute. You're in mute.
Okay. I was a bit curious and I started to speak. So I just want to convey one point from my speech which I couldn't complete during my time. I'll just take 1 minute. So in my acknowledgement, I was planning to tell no, it was not a plan. I really love to cook and I really make a very good Hyderabadi biryani. So I thought of telling it to you like when you come to Chennai, I make a Hyderabadi biryani and keep that in mind while evaluating.
Come to Hyderabad
I
for
was about
Hyderabad
to tell
biryani. Don't
that.
eat in Chennai.
Yeah.
No, if you want to eat Hyderabadi biryani, you have to come to Hyderabad, eat biryani, and then go back.
Sure. We'll make once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Swati Priya, do you have any, like comments to add, or anything should have been improved in our club meeting? You're on mute, Swati Priya.
Yeah, yes, Rishi. Yeah, it is a wonderful session today. So this is my first time at Speak Magic Club.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a wonderful session, and I've met Dindikal Toastmaster Club people also.
Okay.
So it's a nice session, and I would like to give more. If I get an opportunity in future, also I will give my speech in the Speak Magic Club, and I will integrate.
You are always welcome, Swati Priya, to come and give a speech.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Rishi.
Yeah. Guest Bharat, do you have any experiences, or what do you want us to improve for a better quality meeting?
Thank you, Rishi. I think this is really informative, and educational session from Jayasilan is like very inspirational for me. So I think this is my first Toastmaster session I'm attending. So
Okay.
I spent some quality time in the weekend, I feel. So thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you, Saroj, also, who introduced me.
Okay. Thank you, all. And let's go, Karthik, can we close the meeting as it is 8:11 now?
It is, yeah, we can prove. I'll stop the
Okay.
recording actually. I should have done that earlier.
That's fine.